All right. Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with Lou DeVale. How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, very big week in Atlanta.
Very big. It's exciting to get another opportunity to, fight for the belt again. This is our 8th title fight in a row. So, it's never changed. It's always exciting.
In preparation of this fight, I know a lot of people have been very concerned of the previous cut that he had in the Marcus Brown fight.
The cut is not an issue. The cut is not an issue at all. I mean, to me, to be honest with you, that cut should have never happened. When you start fighting so much for the title, you slack off a little, and that's what happened. But I felt like we was in great shape, and the best shape, that cut wouldn't have happened, and we would have been more, on point. But things happen for a reason.
Wasn't there a style matchup too, though?
No, there wasn't, because remember, we fought 4 southpaws. 3 of them was world titles. You know what I'm saying? So we never had problems with southpaws. It was just they didn't prepare properly.
Now going into this fight, I know from your experience, you know what it feels like to become a world champion. Badou Jack knows what it's like to be a world champion. Tough fights and things like. Has anything been different in this training camp and preparation?
A lot of things has been different. I mean, it's not me. It's the fighter. They put another guy in, to help out, and the conditioning coach, the nutritionist. It always adds on. It's always different. It's not the way it used to be.
And can you explain a little bit, like, what's the difference, just for some people who may not know?
It's like when you cook. You can't have too many hands in the in the pot. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I view this. And
just because there's so many people that can add or mess up that small little detail.
The wrong ingredients could go in there.
And of course, going to a fight like this, Pascal.
Yeah, you got to be focused. You got to be on point. You got to go what got you here. What made you successful, and that's the way I feel about anything in life. If it ain't broke, don't fix.
And I know that a lot of people, they think of triangle theories. Triangle theories don't always work in this case. Do you feel that facing Pascal, and based off the circumstance with the Marcus Brown fight, that this is a better and tougher fight than the Marcus Brown fight, seeing that where Pascal is in his career?
Well, Pascal is underrated. He's a true warrior. So what you're going to get from Pascal is punches from everywhere. And those are the hardest guys to fight. But, and also, I did my homework. Pascal fights lefties good. The righties, he don't do the same. So you can't really judge fights by certain, but Pascal's a true warrior, and everybody goes in the ring with, he gives them hell.
Yeah, and overall, going into the future of Badou, just say that he gets past Pascal, how many more years do you see him competing at the high level, or is that just something that we have to come back and talk to over the time?
You can't really say, because he's already talking about going up in weight. So.
Oh wow! Like what? As in cruiser.
He don't like trying to make this weight. He's killing him. And his bank account is full.
Yeah, he's good. So he does a lot for the community as well. So
it's different. It's different from a fighter who ain't got no money in the bank account. Stay at light heavyweight and get that money. You know what I'm saying? From a fighter who, bank account is good. Let's make history. Let's go for another belt, another weight. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for him. And
he's
that's comfortable.
And that's regardless if he wins or loses. He's thinking about going to cruiser, or that would be.
I don't want to say that, because anything could change any day. Canelo could come and say, "Hey, we want that belt."
Yeah, no, that's true. Canelo.
You know what I'm saying?
That Canelo fight.
So there's a lot of factors to it, but most likely he'll go to cruiserweight. But you guys heard it first. This is my last fight with Badou Jack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm moving on. I don't want to come to Vegas no more. I've been doing this for 6 years, and I got a family. I got grandkids I love, and it's really hard. I keep missing holidays every year, and it's bad, and I can't keep doing that. I'm running out of time with my kids and my family.
How's Badou's, overall, respect towards that decision? How did you guys come?
He doesn't know yet. You're the first one I told on media, because it's about that time now anyway. I made my decision, and I already told a couple of guys close to him, but I hope you guys don't let him know before the fight. You know, I hope you let him know at least, like, you know what I'm saying? But it is my last fight.
What do you want to be more near from your family? Is that the bit?
Yeah, of course. I wanna be close to my family and be comfortable. You know, when you go to Vegas, it's like you want more than that.
Yeah.
It was times I've been here for 7. You know, they say fights are gonna happen a certain time, it doesn't, and you're stuck. I mean, this is like the 3rd holiday I miss without my family, and then I'm missing my food, my Spanish food, my family. You know, I'm missing all that. I'm eating a bacon cheeseburger for Thanksgiving. I'm eating chicken for Christmas, you know, fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? Wings. Like, it's not good. It's not healthy for me. It's not. I got to start thinking of myself. Like, I consider myself the best trainer in the world. I really do. I'm a teacher, so I feel like I can bring my talents everywhere. In New York, I had a lot of good fighters. I made my sister world champ. I made my brothers Golden Gloves champs. I mean, I'm a teacher. That's what I do. I was a world champ.
Of course.
I consider myself a good fighter, but I consider myself a great trainer and teacher. And like I said, I've been with Badou for a long time. I tell fighters, I wait for you to fight for a title, or I wait for you to lose. Then you come see me.
Do you think it's going to be emotional when the last bell will ring for you?
No, because at the end of the day, we're still going to be friends. You understand?
Yeah.
So.
But at some point, the boxer can one more fight, lose one more fight. Do you think it's going to be that kind of scenario?
With him?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think he's very comfortable where he's at. Like I said, he's very comfortable. If, God forbid, anything happens bad, he can go back home and live a good life. He has enough money. I mean, he's good. He's financially set for life.
Okay.
And you guys are still, of course, going to communicate. Are you still going to maybe?
I love Badou.
And fights coming forward, maybe still get some insight?
It's like we've been together so long. Remember, I know Badou when he first came from Sweden and Florida.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was supposed to go to Vegas with him, but we only had 4 fights. I couldn't make no money. I couldn't make a living, so I didn't go. He started winning and winning till he lost, and he begged me to come down, and I came.
Okay.
And that's where we at, you know. And don't get me wrong, Badou always wanted me to come down.
Okay.
He always kept saying, "Come down." I'm like, "No, I can't. Ain't no money in this." Eddie Mustafa's the head trainer. I don't want that. You know, I don't want to be no side person to do the work, and then I didn't want that. You know, I'm a trainer, I'm a teacher. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right.
How important in this game of boxing that loyalty is involved? Seeing the fact that you guys have a relationship that, you know, you see trainers, they split for multiple things, money, maybe.
Yeah, happens all the time. Happens every day. It's been happening to me, let me tell you. It's been happening since I've been fighting. I was, when I turned pro, my manager he became a manager. He took the test. That's when you had to take the test. He gave me $5,000. He became my manager. We became buddies. We took fights, hard fights, you know. I made it. Then he stole thousands of dollars from me. Thousands. I mean, I fought Roy Jones for 1.2. I thought it was 850. I sued him. Then I fought in France for $100,000 flat fee for world titles. I mean, and then it comes to now being a trainer. Fighter tells you something, this, that, you know, there is no loyalty in boxing. Simple.
But when you find that moment like you and Badou did, like, is it a one-of-a-kind thing that
yes, it is.
That people and fans really need to understand that?
It is. I mean, I came for love. I didn't come to make him champ. I came to, you know, get him better, sharp. I didn't think he was gonna fight for all of these titles. I didn't think he was gonna be 2-time world champ. I didn't think that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I was gonna help him, but not like this. You know, God is good. I've been blessed, and that's how I say it.
Well, I really appreciate the stories. A lot of fans is gonna be rooting for you guys.
Yes, I hope so, man. You know, Badou's a good kid, and you know, I mean, he needs to bounce back from that last loss.
And I guess I want to ask before. Pascal normally is a very a verbal assaulting individual. Usually goes after people like the but he spoke a lot of positive things towards you guys. As Candid says, Badou's a gentleman, inside and outside the ring. So this is more of a respectable approach from him. Do you have respect for the Pascal side? And,
of course.
And you guys sparred a little bit. So like, this is just a business fight?
That's what it is. It's respect. We both have mutual respect for each other. When you see Pascal is the type of guy, if you talk shit, he's gonna talk shit. Pascal is real. Pascal is gonna defend himself. Like when Marcus Brown did that clown shit with him, he wasn't having that. That's the way a real fighter's supposed to act. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to insult each other. You're gonna put the gloves on. You're gonna hit each other in the face. You ain't gotta say that. Talk is cheap. You put the gloves on, y'all can settle your differences. Everything you want to say, you say it with your hands. And that's what two real professionals are doing right now. They settle in the ring. So they're not doing a lot of talking, so you know they're gonna do a lot of fighting.
And any last words to all the fans and friends out there from Sweden to New York, so all around the globe?
Yes, tune in and enjoy a great fight, great night of boxing.
A historical night of boxing as well, and so really, a historical boxing night as well.
It's a great night, and plus LSU's playing too, so Atlanta's jumping.
How about this? Who wins, LSU or by a blowout?
They beat Alabama, so I'm happy.
Okay.
I got jumped. My sister went to Alabama University.
Okay.
So I got jumped in Alabama, so I hate Alabama. So I'm going with LSU.
They won the whole thing?
All of it.
All right. Awesome. Appreciate it.